どうもこんにちは、ヌエボです。ザ・ファーストツリー2回目続きからいきます。雪山からのどかな山にやってまいりました。光の柱、蝶々ぐいっぱいいるけど何思ったんだっけ。
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble.
スケッ
I
チ
wasn't popular or unpopular,
なんか骸骨
maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom.
骸骨
So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all.
蝶々はなん
Put
か捕まえ
fireworks
ら
in
れない。
mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the
おお、よ
barber
か
shop
ったよか
in
った、上にあ
Anchorage.
る。
My dad was furious,
お
but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means
Oh my
there's no one
God.
to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
はい。
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business
これがむずい
than
の
what
よ。
was going on with me.
はい。ギリギリ。で、蝶々は触れない？触れない？ちょっと触りたいな。この辺。Oh my god か。雪山と打って変わって、こっちはなんだろうね。春っぽくもないんだけどな。初夏って感じ。高いとこにある。取れるのかい？蝶々くるくる。蝶々くるくる二段ジャンプ。これか？なんかまとった。めっちゃジャンプできた。なんだこれは。地図か。オッターライク。人の顔だ。なんだろう。ポリスステーション。バザーショップ。読めない。パトカー。そしてこっちにも。あっちに行けばいいのか。パトカーだね。本物だ。ここは前町だったってことか。町というか市というか公園もあったしな。
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting.
落胆した
Felt
音
like
の
I
数の
was
長い
soaring
話し合い
in
に
the
これ
air
以上ない
with
羞恥
borrowed
心。
wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw some bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed
ああ、ま
adults,
た失敗した。
feeling smaller than ever.
張さん。あ、持ってけるっぽい。で、ここで行くと。OK。あとととと。OK。ちょっといいのか。ああで、OK。はい。チュンチュンチュンと。すごいね、高い山だ。じゃあ大丈夫。ちょちょ。わお。あ、張さんいっぱいいるじゃん。あ、向こうにも車があるね。これをまとってどこへ行くんだい？とりあえず光の柱が。小狐いないね、そういえば。
After he drove me home from the police
Okay, that's
station,
true.
I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick
カ
icebox
セ
for
ットテー
good.
プかな。
He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and
イ
finally
カ
looked
使う
at
と
me.
消えちゃうのこれ。
All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in.
すごい
Sure enough,
滝です。
We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too.
滝です。
It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
どこ行くんだろう。ああ、張さんは一回使うと元の場所に戻ってきちゃうんだね。ここにもある。重複するのかね。ここから行く？ああ、分かったね。あれ、なんか上にあるな。で、これで取ってこっちから登ってでジャンプ。 ギャンむずい。オッケー。オッケーで、これはいけるのはここでしょ。滝壺に入れるのか。入れちゃうね。お、裏に来たが特に何もない。およよ。でこれ取ってであれ裏側から登ってなんか若干パズル要素みたいなのもあるんかな。オッケー、めっちゃいるめっちゃいる。これでいけるだろう。
My friends would laugh about that night
なんか
and
しゃ
talk
べ
about how crazy it was, and I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did.
壁を越えなきゃならなかった。
I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers.
いきまーす。
I had to climb
お
over.
お、
That was my only goal for a long
オー
time.
マイゴー。あ、取れた。オッケー、ゴー。こっち側もまだ山だね。ちょっと木が少なくなったかな。山が多い。険しそう。
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier.
スケ
I
ッチ
wanted
だ
to
ね。
create instead of tearing
何のスケッ
trees
チだろう。
down. I wanted to move to the lower
あ、
48,
狼、
not because I
犬
hated it there in Alaska,
とか動
but I
物
hated
の
the
スケッチ
idea
だ。
of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created
ちょっ
this
とこれ
monster which followed me
広
around
大
my
すぎ
whole
て
teenage years.
大変
I
よ。
put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have
広大
never
すぎ
met.
て回るのが大
You're
変。
absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
ああ、蝶がいっぱいで超ジャンプってことなのかな。超ジャンプ。ここはなんか吹き出してますね。おお、なんか言ってた。ローリン。お、また変わりましたね。超ジャンプしただけで終わったな。はい、じゃあここで終わりにしたいと思います。ありがとうございました。バイバイ。